Hello everyone, welcome to studygan.com. In this video, we will be learning how to install Kali Linux in a VMware on Windows. This is a step-by-step guide to installing Kali Linux 2024 on VMware. Watch this video till the end and learn how to install Kali Linux in a VMware on Windows. But without further delay, let's get started. Since we're installing Kali Linux in a VMware, you must have enabled hardware virtualization on your PC. Let's go to the task manager here and go to the performance. Here you can see virtualization enabled. Now by default, this feature is enabled and allows you to run and test any operating system in a virtual environment. If it's not enabled, you need to check the BIOS setting and turn on hardware virtualization. Once it is enabled, you can verify the status using the window task manager. To download the VMware, let's go to the browser and search here VMware. And this is the official website, and let's click on it. Here you can see this kind of interface. Let's go to the products and you can scroll down, and here you can see workstation player. Here is the download button, download for free. You can see here VMware workstation player. Go to the downloads. Now here is the Linux and here is the Windows 64. I have the window. Let's download now. Asking for the location, let's save it, and it is around 563 MB, so I have already downloaded it, so I'm going to cancel it. Now let's download the Kali Linux file. Let's search Kali Linux here, and this is the official website. Let's click on it. Here the most advanced penetration testing distribution. Kali Linux is an open source Debian based Linux distributions. Let's download it. Here is the installer image. Let's click to it. Here is the Kali Linux 2024.1 64-bit, 32-bit and Apple. Let's hear the installer image, and here is everything. You can download it, but I have to download the installer image. Let's click on the download button. Now here is the Kali Linux 2024 ISO file, disk image ISO file. Let's save it. It's around 3.8 GB. I have already downloaded it, so I have to cancel it. Now let's install the VMware. Click to open it. So here is the VMware workstation player preparing for the installation. Here, welcome to VMware workstation 7 player setup wizard. Let's click to the next. Here is the license agreement. I accept the terms and click to the next. This is the custom setup. Select the installation destination and additional features like install to C program, like this is the location for VMware player and all the folders, and enhance keyboard driver. Let's click on it and add VMware workstation console into system path. So let's next. So here is a user experience setting. Edit default setting that can improve your user experience. Check for the product updates. Let's click on it. Join, this is deselect. So let's go to the next. Shortcuts, desktop and start menu folder. Let's click to the next. Click install to begin the installations. Let's wait for a while here. Now VMware workstation is complete installed, so let's finish it. You must restart your system for the configuration changes made to the VMware, so let's click to the no. Now let's open the VMware workstation. So here is the VMware workstation kind of interface. Now here is the create a new virtual machine. Now we create a new virtual machine here. It is the open virtual machine when if we have the existing virtual machine, and it is the upgrade to workstation pro. So let's create the new virtual machine. So here is the new virtual machine wizard and install disk image. So I will select the operating system later. Let's click on it. So here is the guest operating system. Now we have select to the Linux, and here says Debian 12 64-bit. Let's select on it and click to the next. This is the Debian virtual machine name, and it is the location for the Debian all files stored. Let's click to the next. So here is the specify disk capacity. How large do you want to disk to be, and allocate the disk size. Let it be default and just select the next. So here is the old summary for the virtual machine. It is the name Debian, hard disk 20 GB, memory is this, network adapter is this. Let's select the customized hardware. So here is the memory 2 GB, like it's like the RAM, and this is the processor. Two processor cores are used. Here are the new CD, DVD. Let's click on to the ISO and select the browse and select the ISO file which we download previous. Let's select the Kali Linux file and open it. Here you can see this is the file, and now go to the network adapter. This is the network adapter used to share the host IP address. Let's be default it. This is the USB controller. Now it's all be default, and let's click to the close. This is the virtual machine we created and it is full ready to install. Let's click to the finish. Here you can see Debian 12 64-bit our machine is ready. Now let's go to the play virtual machine. So here is the Kali Linux installer menu, and you can see graphical interface, but in this you can only use up and down keys and enter button. So let's select the graphical install and press enter to it. Here you can select the English language. Let's continue it. You can select your locations, India, continue. Select your keyboard, let it be default. Here configure the network. Please enter the host name for the system. It is Kali, let it be default. Let's continue it. Here domain name, let it be empty and go to the continue. Here full name for the user. Let's type the username and click to continue. Select username for the new account. Yes, of course, continue. Here choose a password for the new user. Let me choose the password. Retype your password and continue it. Here is the partition disk and you can select the entire disk. Let's click the continue. Now it is around 21.5 GB, so let's select it and continue. Here are the partitions disk, all files in one partition, recommended for the users. Let's click to continue. So here is the all guided partitioning. Here you can see as, let's click to the continue. If you continue changes list below, return to the disk. Yes, click to the yes and continue. Now finish the installation. Installation is complete, so it's time to boot into your new system. Make sure to remove the installation media so that you boot into the new system rather than the restarting the installation. Let's choose the continue to reboot. Here type your username and password, then login. So now here you can see this kind of interface of Linux. Now it's installed. Here are the home file system, and this is the all logout, restart, shutdown. Let's go to the, here are the applications, all applications like settings, setting manager, desktop. This is the terminal emulator, root terminal emulator. Here you can type any commands. So this is all the Linux installed, and let's go to the power off. Let's select this icon and here shut down. So here is the VMware player, and we power off the Linux Kali, and here is our virtual machine. But if you want to use it again in the future, you can here press play virtual machine, and now I can remove it, delete from the disk. Yes, so it's all new VMware player. So this is all for the video, and thanks for the watching.